In a matter of hours, Governor Abbott will give an update on the state's ongoing response to this week's severe winter weather. We also expect to hear from the head of ERCOT, TxDOT, and the Public Utility Commission. The meeting is set for 10:30 this morning.
All week we've been keeping an eye on ERCOT and the power grid, and that includes their supply and demand forecast for the rest of the week. The top line is the supply you're about to see, and the power ERCOT says should be available over the next 6 days. And the bottom line there is the expected demand in the same time period. Right now, it appears there are no concerns with power availability.
We don't want those lines touching.
No.
All right, having a reliable power system is top of mind for Texans. And this morning, we are looking into a new study from the University of Houston that points to severe weather as a major concern for people who live here in Harris County.
It's so concerning, in fact, that some people say they plan to leave the area because of it. Devon Romming is live this morning with a look at the study. And Devon, what more can you tell us about it?
Well, Ron and Steph, good morning. You know, electricity reliability was the #1 concern from those who were surveyed in this study over other areas of concern like public education and road conditions. Now, these findings were from the University of Houston's Texas Vote Survey released this past fall through the school's Department of Public Affairs. They found that 1/3 of Harris County residents say they've considered leaving the Houston metro area because of weather-related events like hurricanes and last spring's devastating derecho, events which leave residents without power for days and in some cases even weeks.
My hope that with all that has happened, we have paid attention to how to better position ourselves to be more resilient to events like this.
Now, there are at least 3 new bills being proposed by state senator and Houston resident Molly Cook during this year's legislative session, bills aiming to prioritize electrical repairs during emergencies. And Senator Cook is hoping that the findings from the UH study will be enough to push her fellow lawmakers to pass these bills. Live in Houston, Devon Romming, KHOU 11 News.
Devon, thank you. The big dip in temps can be dangerous for people who have no place to go to keep warm.
Orcomana looks at what are the options for those who need help.
The cold front we're seeing right now can be extremely dangerous. Metro Police say someone died because of the weather and their body was found at this bus stop near Canal Street and North Cesar Chavez Boulevard. Metro Police say the person was found dead around 7:30 Monday morning. According to our KHOU 11 weather impact team, the temperature in Houston around that time was near freezing with wind chills in the 20s. It's unclear if the person who died was unhoused, but the Beacon, a Houston nonprofit, is opening its day shelter today on its off day from 7 to 11 a.m. to protect people experiencing homelessness from the elements.
Well, it looks like the treacherous, icy conditions will stay away from the Houston area, but you need to be careful and take plenty of precautions if you plan to drive north this week. The Dallas-Fort Worth area is expecting the snow to begin as early as Thursday. If you're driving to North Texas, make sure your car battery is in good shape, along with the tire pressure and tread. If you do get stranded on the road, make sure you have supplies in your car, things like extra coats and blankets to keep warm while you wait for help.